Hello, welcome to the Singing Butterfly Tarot. I am really excited to do this reading. It's going to be a quick pick a pile for messages from your partner and also from Spirit. We will be channeling some energies as well, so please stay tuned for those messages. Right now, it is time to pick your pile, so go ahead and focus your energy on the cards and really just choose the one that calls out to you the most. We're going to start here. This is pile number 1. We have this yellow butterfly here, yellow and orange butterfly. Then over here for pile 2, we have this tiger butterfly. Very beautiful. Okay, and then we have this green butterfly right here. And last but not least, we have this blue butterfly. Okay, so I will allow you to just focus your energy now. Choose your pile. Hello, if you chose pile number 1, we're going to go ahead and dive right in here to, this is the overall message here from your partner, from your person, from whoever it is that you thought of when you clicked on this video. So go ahead, let's go ahead and do this as an overall. And if this isn't resonating for you, you might want to go back, meditate on the piles, and possibly choose another deck. If this main message isn't resonating, then this pile might not be for you. So we have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. Okay, so that's pretty straightforward. Our overall message here is playfulness. So this person wants to just make sure that you remember that this is about having fun. Maybe you guys are younger, maybe you're of the younger group, and maybe you've been taking things too seriously, and this is a message of let's have fun. And remember, no matter what we've been through, if we've had some ups and downs in our time together, love is the greatest healer, and we can always return back to it whenever we are feeling, I want to say, stronger than maybe this is someone you have a long history with, and it just really shows through time and time again, no matter what, through thick and thin, you guys still have fun. So that's a really good message. So let's see what other messages this person has for you. First we have is palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Wow, okay, so the palm tree. So they see you as someone who really can hold down the fort, someone they can see going the long run, like I was saying earlier. Permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Like, no matter what, you guys can just you can always make light out of something, make a joke out of something, and it really shows your permanence and attachment to each other, because you feel safe enough to joke around, you feel safe enough to bring humor into something that maybe a little on the darker end. Maybe that's something you kind of find like a treasure in each other, because you can't always find people that you can joke around with, but they can also hold shit down, like they got your back. Okay, so next message here we have the snake. competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. Okay, so I'm getting right off the bat that this person, I don't know why, maybe they're kind of self-sabotaging in a bit, but they're seeing this as a little bit too good to be true. Maybe because you bring in a lot of competition, maybe because of your success, you actually kind of seem to have enemies around you, but it's really just because you're very clever, but like they just get paranoid that there's too much competition, or that you have somebody else out there. Like you're not, like, you know, they see this palm tree here, but at the same time they get worried that, you know, maybe in this apple tree in this Garden of Eden, that there could be a snake here whispering and, you know, not so great ideas in your head, to the point where, like, I don't know, it's just paranoia. I'm just getting a lot of paranoia because of competition, because maybe you're sought after, maybe you're fucking cute and you're funny, you know, you're playful and you can hold it down. Like I'm feeling like like 9, 10 of Pentacles energy, like, you know, you might not even be the 10 yet, but it's just because they're holding themselves back with this paranoia. Next we have the Phoenix in reverse. New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. Okay, so maybe resisting some sort of change. Maybe, like I said, you guys are younger, on the younger end, and so as you're growing up, you're kind of resisting this transformation that you both may need to go through. Maybe it's like it's too much joking around, you know, like at some point you have to take something seriously. You can't just, you know, be this pile of ash. Like it has to rise up again and again and again. And maybe you guys feel like through your endurance that you do worry, and with this paranoia here, that maybe at some point you're not going to be able to rise up again. You're not going to be able to be the phoenix here that you guys usually are. You know, through thick and thin, still sometimes people have a breaking point. Let's see, rekindle, transformation, growth. And there may even be a worry because of competition, because you might have competitive mindsets in this life, that sometimes you worry that with each other you're not growing because it's maybe too playful sometimes, or something in that sense here. Next up we have the Hammer. Okay, so this is strength, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. Okay, so I'm also getting that maybe you or your partner, like sometimes because of this like paranoia, like you kind of feel like there could be other people involved here, or just something like that. Like it feels like a hammer, like just like constantly, like the nail's already in there, but they just keep hammering away at it. Like, hey, like, are you seeing them? Are you seeing them? Like, who's that? Who are you texting? You know, it's kind of getting to a point of like interrogation, and it's starting to not feel as playful, and it's not feeling as like secure as it once was. Like the snake and this phoenix here, like as I'm setting them down, you know, I don't choose my layout. I just read and I place them where it feels right. And it's just like now I'm seeing, as I'm looking, I'm reading, the snake and the phoenix in reverse, they are covering this palm tree. So it's like starting to really cloud your vision of this relationship. Like, can it really endure in the long run if we're not playful, if we're not having, you know, laughter is the best therapy, have some fun together. Remember, love is the greatest healer. So it's like with this paranoia and this hammering, it's really distracting. It's taking away from the relationship, when it does seem like you guys have a stable, it says permanence on the palm tree, you know, it's like you see the long run in each other. So it's like you have to start having fun, and remember, like, if we want this to be the long run, this needs to be fun for both of us. Rebuilding, so yeah, like struggling to rebuild after, like, you know, you hit that hammer again. It's like dude, like, you just knocked over the sandcastle. Like, we just put in all this work to make the sandcastle, and you just, like, the waves just come again. It's like, are you guys gonna see the light in it and be like, ooh, now we get to rebuild, and now we get to make a whole new castle, or like, you know, we could make a moat this time. Like, instead of seeing the bright sides of rebuilding and like getting to know each other on that deeper level where you're not fighting as much, that's really going to be important in the long run. Working on it, really putting in that effort to work on it. I'm going to put that over those like a band-aid. And then last but not least, we have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Okay, this is the second third-party energy I'm feeling already. So maybe I want to say there could be somebody else in the picture, or somebody else is having wandering eyes. Somebody else is being seduced here. I'm really feeling a whole nother energy now. And it's like, the more that, you know, you interrogate this person, the more that you go crazy over it. You're like pushing them into the arms of this other person. Like, they are being seduced by this other person because that other person ain't nagging at them. That other person is not down their throat hammering their head in about what's going on, which, you know, it's just like, it's a little karma. Because the karma candle. Okay, like, you know, it's just like, by speaking this into existence, you're not having fun together. They're not seeing the light in this that there once was. And it's like, you really need to take a step back and start flirting with them again. Start feeling like you're dating, you know, really seduce them. Like, if this is really your person and you want to have fun, like, have fun, dress up. I want to say role play. Like, you really need to clear their mind of this third party, because it's just like, it could end up being detrimental. You know, pretend like they're the boss, that you're the boss, that you're, you know, like, you're just like getting playful again. Playfulness, seduction, palm tree. Like, those are the energies that you want to rise up above and be stronger than the negative ones. So, but the negative ones are important to know, because it's going to help you guys clear up and you know, get rid of this like stagnant energy that's like, sometimes it's really hard to talk about your feelings. Like, I have a horrible time doing it, and in relationships especially, like, if something's wrong, I have a hard time, like, you know, feeling like the problem. Like, I don't want to be a problem to my partner. And so, but it's really important, because it's like, your happiness is really important in a relationship. If you're not happy, then what's the point of even doing it? Is my kind of thing. Okay, so I just pulled some cards for y'all's energy. I just want to kind of get to know you real quick. We're gonna just reveal them. Let's see, the Emperor in reverse and the Magician in reverse. So I feel like you're really anxious. Let's see, Emperor, so that's Aries energy. We've also got, since this is Tuxedo Mask, this is Leo energy. So a lot of fire. We've got fire here, and then we've got Amy, Mercury. So that is Gemini or Virgo energy. And then the Magician is also Virgo, Gemini energy, I believe. I'm so sorry if that's wrong. I do get those mixed up. I'm still studying. Bear with me. But with this, you are just not feeling good enough. Immediately with the Magician, like, you don't think that you have all the tools, maybe tools, as I'm saying, hammering away. Like, you just don't think you have the tools cut out for this. And like I said, maybe you guys are on the younger end, so it's just really like, it's gotten too serious, and it's like, you don't even have fun anymore, and you're just like, you know, we're young, we need to be having the time of our lives here. We don't need to be freaking paranoid and just feeling like ash, and being like really what's the word, like interrogating each other, like suspicious of each other. It's kind of tearing down your egos. Like, you guys are just tearing apart your egos. Like, you're the Emperor, like, you just feel powerless. Pardon me, guys. You feel powerless, like you don't have all the tools. You don't feel like, I want to say magical, like you're just starting to lose the fire, the magic. So here we have your partner's energy, and we have the Star and Judgment in reverse. Okay, so let's, okay, so that could be Aquarius energy. We've got the whole gang here. So maybe they're just feeling like a lot of different, like their mind is kind of all over the place, but at the same time, I feel like they're hoping, they're wishing, they're hoping that this is gonna work out, because they do see you as this emperor, they do see you as this magician, they know that that shit is in you, and they know that this can be beautiful. They know that this phoenix here can rise above all of this and be beautiful. It can be rekindled. You guys can grow together, changed mind. So that is a message they want you to hear. With Judgment in reverse, if there is a third party energy, it might really be your person being distracted. Like, it could be either of you. Like, maybe you're having some wandering eyes and they're getting paranoid, they're getting pushy, and they're kind of putting you down, or like it just makes you kind of feel like shit. Or like hold you back. Maybe you are ready to fly. Maybe you don't want to really be with this person anymore. But on their end, like this Judgment in reverse, just to me feels kind of like they're not doing something right. They're being judged, and it's in reverse. You know, it's something doesn't feel just about it. So I'm just gonna get a little more on that. I just want more on the Judgment. And it's like divine timing, maybe feeling impatient, I want to say. Okay, yeah, indecisiveness, self-doubt, malicious gossip. Maybe they're hearing gossip about you. And that's where that snake comes in and coils up on your beautiful palm tree life. Or maybe this snake is seducing them. Maybe this gossip is in their ear and making them paranoid about you. Could be something like that. Unwillingness to learn karmic lessons. Like I said, you guys are both, I'm feeling young energies. I could be really wrong on that. You know, that could just be for like 75% majority. But unfair blame, false accusations. Yeah, so I'm seeing both on both ends. It could really be you or this person. Like somebody is just pointing the finger and thinking the worst here. Pointing the finger and thinking the worst. Okay, so this is how Spirit sees this connection here. Okay, so first off, we have healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so I am feeling greatly here that one of you hasn't like forgiven your parents. Maybe it could be both of you, but until you guys really work through that, you guys aren't gonna feel, I feel like, good enough for this relationship. And it's gonna hold you back. It's gonna make you paranoid. It's gonna make you kind of feel like love is doomed. I'm feeling like here people may have parents that were divorced. And it could have been at a young age, but I'm also feeling like it was kind of like drastically like towards like further down the line, to where it's like, you know, you had this whole idea in your head of how family should be and what your family was like, and then all of a sudden it just kind of crashed down. And until you really dig deep and find, like, heal that, you guys will not be able to move forward. So Spirit's saying that's going to be really crazy important separation here, and it's right between your energies. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Yeah, so if this energy stays current, I do kind of feel like this person could wander off, could end up fiddling with this third party energy, and there could be some separation, or it could be you. You could just get tired of them asking, tired of the indecisiveness, tired of the unfair blame. And you could walk away. You could both just need the time because you need to heal. You need to rise up above. You really have to face, like, come into your power, because you not seeing your own power is a huge issue, especially with the family issues here. Like, it's just, in general, you are lacking healing. And for healing to really take place, I want to say you have to be alone at certain points. You have to be, even if you have somebody incredibly special in your life, like, at the end of the day, like, you're born alone, you will die alone. Like, it's one of those things that you have to accept as soon as you kind of come into an enlightenment, and whatever enlightenment is to you. Like, I'm not here to preach, but like I just do feel like that inner power has to come from you. It has to. It has to be your choice. It has to be your inner healing done. All of that. It's just so important. And then we have express your love, which I think it was reversed, and I'm just over here fiddling with it. So I'm just going to take it as like both. So expressing your love, go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay, so I think by having this separation, maybe having this ending, having this ash moment where it just kind of falls apart, it's going to take you guys both being romantic, playful, and surviving separation to come back together and be even stronger and more beautiful than before. For some of you, I want to say separation will not be the major key, but separation from, I want to say, the third party energies. And if you do like it, put that seduction back into your life, into your relationship, things will get better. Things will get a lot better. Okay, so then we have here, this is, how does your person see you? So we have the 10 of Wands. Okay. Like, just all of these sexual tarot cards, like, it just, like, immediately, most of it seems good because, sex is for the most part pleasurable. But sometimes, like, but then you remember, you think back, oh, I'm so sorry. You think back to the actual energy of the cards and the 10 of Wands. Like, it's very, very heavy. Sorry about that, guys. It's very heavy. The Fool in reverse, I'm hearing that resisting change again. And 7 of Wands, okay? So, let's see, 10 of Wands. So just feeling overburdened, feeling like a weight is on your shoulders, taken for granted. This person, like, when they see you, it's like, okay, I'm seeing both two messages. It's like, on one end, they feel like you get overburdened by yourself and that you don't see the beauty in yourself. So you kind of are like on this resistance to transformation, I want to say. Lost focus. Yeah, it's like maybe this playfulness has taken over too much and it's kind of bogged it down to where it's like you guys just don't see that this is gonna go and be permanent, and that's why maybe this separation will be important. So the way they see you, they could also, on the other end, like, it's just too much for them right now. This hammering, like, this whole reading, I've just heard that hammer in the back of my head just over and over and over, and it's like, just give it a rest kind of energy. So, make sure that you're not allowing your partner or yourself to be carrying the whole weight of this relationship on your shoulders, because one of you will crash, one of you won't be able to hold it. And maybe that is also why these two are reversed here, the Magician and Emperor, because it's like your power is being pressed down because you are carrying the weight of everything. Maybe this person is too playful, maybe you're too I'm not sure exactly. The energies are hard to pin down because it's like, it's just a general, it's like a quick 20 minutes. Like, I wish I could go and just go off for you guys and really separate the energies. But I can't make 3-hour videos anymore. I will, but okay, I'm rambling. Indicates the fun and spontaneity has gone out of the relationship. Yeah, like it's just like it's not even fun anymore. It's just become a burden. It's and then this permanence is like terrifying, because it's like, oh Jesus, like is this gonna fucking be forever? Like I don't want to be arguing or feeling like I'm not good enough with this partner, and I don't want to be feeling like I'm not making them happy or I'm making them paranoid. And so then, like with the Fool, double that up. It's just like there's no fun. The Fool is like this happy-go-lucky star child that's just walking the earth like with a freaking sack of whatever, but they feel like they are prepared. They feel like they could take on the world. So when it's in reverse, it's just like I'm getting this distraction. It's like you guys don't feel like you're growing with each other anymore, and that's really that's really hard. I really feel for you guys, because not feeling like you're growing with your partner, yeah. So irrationality, lack of fun. Yeah, lack of fun. It's just negligence. Like when you're not having fun and you're not actually being happy, it just kind of feels like torture with each other, in my opinion. Like, not to be dramatic, but and it could also just indicate you're being reckless. Like you're not getting your full potential with each other. And that's really sad. And then we have the 7 of Wands here. So standing up for beliefs, fighting your corner, protective. So with separation, it's like this is like protecting yourself. It's not even like about each other anymore. It's just about like making sure that on your end, your family issues are healed, your confidence, your view of yourself is healed. Like you don't feel like shit about yourself. You actually feel like you can stand on 2 feet. Assertive, relentless. It can also feel like someone is under attack, blame. Yeah, so it's just like this harassment at the same time. Maybe one of you guys even has somebody here spying on you, or you have somebody spying on them, kind of energy. Like it's getting bad. Or it already is bad. I'm also getting that. And it's just like, separation, boom, right here in the middle. But, to me, it's really like, if you love something, let it go. And seriously, like, if it returns, it returns. And that's the beauty of fate. Okay, so here we have just messages from your partner. More messages from your partner. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Yeah, so you guys are 2 in your head, way 2 in your head. Your partner is telling you, is asking you, like, is this really who you want to be? Like, if you could be anything, do you really want to be a paranoid psycho ass, like, in my ear 24/7 spying on me? Like, we're not having fun. Like, what could it be? What would it, if you could do anything, like, would it really be this? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So I think you guys, either both or you, like if it's just you hearing these messages, just you internalizing these messages, really sit and meditate and listen to the universe and allow yourself to come to the conclusion based on what it is that your soul is telling you, your heart and soul is telling you. It's not going to be this paranoia. Like, I heard this quote today. It's like, what was it? It was just like, it could have been a Buddha quote. I don't know. When everything's like noisy, I'm gonna butcher this so bad. When everything is noisy or like cluttered, like, you can't get through a path, but when it's cleared up, like you can. So it's just like, you can't have, if your mind is full of all these thoughts, like of course, like from setting. Oh, no, that's what it was. So when a water is muddy, okay, that's what it is. When water is muddy, like, you don't swirl it around, like, you wait for it to settle, you wait for it to calm down, and then you can see clearly. And so it's just like, if you're stirring your brain up full of these like paranoid thoughts, at the end of the day, you're not gonna have a clear mind. Okay, next message is a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I want to cry, because it's like, I keep talking about the issues, and I know that I go there, but like, I just want to cry. No, not that one. Yeah, I think it's palm tree. Okay, palm tree, duh. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Like, through sands of time, whatever you want to say. Yeah, growth, renew, change mind. Like, you have to get there. Like, this person wants you guys to make it. They think of you all the time, and maybe that is to their detriment if they are the person being really crazy paranoid, if it's both of you. Either way, like, they think of you day and night, and you usually do fill them with light and passion and fire. You know, this is 2 cards of fire here. They have a lot of emotions, a lot of love for you. And last message, secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So yeah, don't get scared from like their playfulness, like that you think maybe they're not taking this seriously. Maybe they're kind of joking around too much, or maybe they're nagging at you so much, but it's just because they care so deeply about this relationship. Like, someone here is in it for a way deeper like connection than the other person really assumed in the beginning. Like, maybe this seduction, kind of like the other person is like really trying to whisper this gossip or get in their head, or just like they like them a lot more than they thought they would. So it's kind of making things difficult for you guys on that end. But yeah, it's just like getting out there, communicating to each other, because like, I love you. Like, there's so much love here. And just remember the overall message of like, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. Remember why it is that you guys planted this palm tree together. Why you guys were drawn to each other, because of this laughter, because of this fire, this passion, because you saw each other going the long run in each other. You know, you don't just date someone because you think you're gonna break up, obviously. Like, you date someone because you think like, yeah, like, I could give this a go, I can give this a try, I can give this a chance. Like, go back to that energy, that full energy. That childlike, playful energy that you guys draw out of each other. All right, so thank you so much for watching. Please, if you resonated with any of these messages, leave comments below, subscribe, like the video, support me in any way you can, guys. I do work a full-time job, and I love doing this, so I really want to do this more, and your comments just lift me up. So thank you so much. Have a good one. See you next time. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome. Okay, let's go ahead and jump right in. So we're going to do the overall message of this reading. If you guys don't resonate with this message, I do want you guys to go back and meditate on the decks again, and really maybe possibly choose another pile, because if this main message isn't resonating for you, then this probably isn't for you. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Okay, guys, and I'm gonna be open and honest with you. This is the pile I chose. So I am feeling a lot of butterflies right now. So let's see. So So you might not have met this person. You might have. I'm feeling half and half. Your spirit is already with you in spirit. So overall, it's like stop worrying. You know, spirit has your back. Like they have you guys. Like you guys are connected. I am feeling some fifth dimensional type of connection here. Possibly like seeing them in dreams or in the dream realm at all. Maybe seeing them just like in your head a lot. Like it's just like everywhere you go, you just kind of have this sense of them. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So it's like if you feel them energetically, like, you know, maybe do a little bit of manifesting, maybe do a little bit of calling them in. That would be really exciting, I feel like, for you and your soulmate. Like, you know, to have like these channeled messages, and then when you guys are actually getting together, kind of, you might be able to share these and like be like, whoa, like I was thinking the same things, kind of deal. Like just this coincidence I'm feeling. So first off, we have stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack in reverse. Okay, so I feel like there might have been a lot of heartbreak or pain in the past. Because it's reversed, I feel like it's just coming out of it. It's like maybe even healing from it. Maybe it's like, you know, this stab wound really hurt me. This really got me down. It caused a separation. Maybe you guys aren't talking to each other, and that's why you guys are like trying to communicate in this deeper level. Maybe it's just like that's just what caused the separation. No communication. Like I am getting no communication, but it could be like that you're just taking a break, or like you were in the past really upset over this, but you guys have actually started talking again. So it's like kind of like flirty and fun, and I'm feeling, you know, the butterflies are coming back. Next up we have camera. So reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. Okay, so camera. So I feel like this person is stalking your social media, or they're just looking at pictures. Like I don't know what pictures. Like I'm feeling like both. It's like a collection that they have privately of you that they kind of like put together on their phone, or it could also just be like they go to your social medias and they just like stalk you, like. Not stalk you, but like they just like scroll kind of mindlessly. Like it's just like, that's why it's in reverse, because it's just kind of like mindless and like unconscious. Like they're unconsciously reminiscing to the point of it's like not obsessive, but it's like, why are you doing this if you're in no communication? Like why don't you come forward? It's a little confusing. So learning from the past, yeah. Kind of having a blurred perception of the past, maybe. Maybe you guys haven't learned from the past, and that's why this stabbed in the back is in reverse, or, you know, like it's just, it's so far reversed energies. So we have an upright one. Let's see what's going on. Cupid's arrow. Wow, like there's just... Have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. Okay, sorry about that, guys. We've got my laptop. One of my... okay, my setup's kind of weird. I got my laptop, it's restarting. And it was playing my music, so the music shut off, and I was like, no, killing the vibe. So maybe music is really important to you guys. So we've got the computer, or the other computer playing music now, so... I'm just like really into it. Like I want to keep going. So have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, or meeting, hesitation. So it's like, I feel like if there is going to be a reconciliation, like you guys can both feel it coming. Like you guys kind of both feel hit by this arrow, and like you just have this innate faith in this connection. Like maybe you guys both kind of know that this is your soulmate, this is your overall message to each other, and this is like you guys also communicating to each other somehow. Like I don't know how, but maybe like one of you watches these videos because you weren't sure, and so it's just like now, like, you've gotten enough confirmation that you're just sitting tight, like kind of waiting for this invitation. You've kind of just stepped back and let the divine kind of handle it, this like waiting on this divine timing. You have this hesitation, you know, like this butterflies, like it's like, you know, it could have been so bad in the past, like, you know, it's a surprise attack, like it's just, it really hurt. Whatever it was, whatever happened, it really hurt. But Cupid arrow is here, covering up that pain here. So that's very exciting. Let's see what's next. Girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm. I'm so sorry I butchered that. Being charmed or used. Enable boundaries. Okay, whew, that is a mouthful. Empath and narcissist, like I have to like hold on, like, and this is complicated because I'm using my other computer now. Empath and narcissist. Okay, so like paradigm. Okay, duh. Okay, then I knew that word. Paradigm. So I've just never seen it like written out. I'm so sorry. I'm an idiot. Empath and narcissist paradigm. Wow. So like they're like the maybe being an empath to them feeds their narcissism because they're able to help people, so they're able to kind of like boost themselves up because they're like, you know, they're getting something out of it. Being charmed or used, or maybe okay, I get it. So the girl is the empath, the narcissist is the snake here. This snake is coiled up around them. So being charmed or used, it's like this empath, like maybe this person is too giving. One of you guys is too giving, and you have to learn how to set boundaries because you don't want to enable other people from using you, from being used, being charmed and used. Like, you know, maybe somebody's such an empath, they get so charmed by people, they get so like, you know, they can just kind of like, they have this lovey energy about them. They just like, they see the light in everybody. They want to believe the very best in everybody. So they'll even pick up a snake, you know, poisonous snake here, venomous snake, I'm sorry, a venomous snake, and they could really do some damage to them. And just because they have a good golden heart, they can get bit and or stabbed in the back. You know, maybe your person knows this firsthand about you, if this is you here in this situation, the girl, and they want to protect you. Like, I'm getting that message, like, but they're at this distance now, so it's really hard. It's really hard to step forward and like kind of like help this person, this empath, see that they are being used, or boundaries are being crossed, or maybe in the past boundaries were crossed. And so it's like you don't want to fall into this empath and narcissist paradigm. Yeah, like that's an unhealthy, toxic relationship. Like, and maybe those undertones are still here and you still have to do some healing with that. So just please be careful if it feels like you feel like more of an empath, you feel like more of that energy, like you're just taking care of somebody too much, or maybe you kind of cross boundaries. Either one, like check yourself. And last but not least, we have Hand of Cards. Take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. Yeah, so it's like no one's stepping up, but like you guys are kind of just like letting faith, like there's believe this, and then there was faith, having faith over there. Love is coming, a surprise invitation, you know, like it's gonna be, I feel like, a surprise. Like right now I'm still feeling this healing energy, like this wound still needs to be covered up. This kind of like watching from a distance and pining energy something has to be done with that. and then the empath and narcissist paradigm, like that's something that needs to be sorted through and healed before you guys can come forward and reveal your hand of cards. Because I feel like once all these cards are on the table, everything is going to make sense. It's going to be like a puzzle. It's literally going to just like, the picture is going to be so clear. You guys set this shit up from lifetimes ago. You know, maybe you guys have done this a few times. I'm getting like past life energy. I wonder if we'll pull that out. Like I'm just getting like this long-lived connection that like you guys like challenge each other constantly with the next life. And so it's like it's gonna be this build up and then this Cupid arrow, whoop, and like, even though I feel like for some of you, you already know, like you're already here, you're watching this, you already know this shit is happening. So it's just like filling you with this light, but at the same time you're scared because it's like, am I holding a snake here? Like, am I going to get hurt? Am I going to get stabbed in the back? Am I going to be pining in this energy, these images, and just living in the past? It's really hard. Woo! Okay, guys. I'm going to grab some water. Okay. Woo, sorry about that, guys. Okay, so I feel so much better. Rejuvenated. Which I feel like is what you guys need. Like, you need this like rejuvenation, this time apart, or like this preparing. Like, if you don't know this person, like it's just gonna be like all this preparing so that when the universe does open its lovely door for this person to come into your life, like everything just falls into place. Everything, like all the cards are shown, the whole picture is painted. It's going to be this surprise invitation that's going to just sweep you off your feet. Okay, so we have the Moon and the Hermit. The Moon in reverse, Hermit. So I feel like secrets are coming out. I feel like, so this is Pisces and Cancer energy. And the Hermit, this is Virgo energy. And with Mercury here, we can also do Gemini as well. So the Hermit, I feel like, you know, yeah, you have been keeping to yourself. This is your energy. You have been keeping to yourself. You've been working on yourself. You've had this really hermit, like kind of mysterious energy about you, where you just stay in, you do your thing, you do what you're best at. You've been studying your ass off. You're just kicking ass and taking names. But with this Moon card, as you're growing, as you're stepping into your power, I also feel like secrets are coming out. These illusions are being lifted. You're finally being able to see clearly again. I really just feel like a lot of clarity is coming out here. The Moon card, so that's Pisces and Cancer, like I was saying. A lot of water energy, water and earth. So you're really like getting in touch with what it is you really want in this world, because you've been spending all this time alone and hermiting away. So it's like you've come face to face with yourself at this point. You finally come to this point where it's like, I have to face the truth. Like, especially if this is something that went on in the past, you've had a lot of pain in the past with this. Like, it's just, if you still have strong emotions to them, like it's going to come out, like no matter what. The hand of cards is gonna be shown. Like, it's just like you're seeing clearly, and it's like it's time to kind of straighten this up and heal, and just healing in general. Healing is the most important message, especially because, like, if there's this past history, like if there's somebody new, you don't want to be coming in with all this baggage. So your partner's energy is the Lover and Temperance in reverse. So I feel like they do see you as a soulmate. Like, this is just like, but they are good on their own. Like, I don't want to deny that. This is a very kind of special card where it's like, it's just her. The Lover, so it's Gemini energy. We've also got Mina here, Libra energy, Venus, so that could also even be Taurus energy. So the Lover, it's like they have, I don't want to say mastered loving themselves, but they are firm on their own 2 feet now, and maybe that's why like it's gonna be really surprising to you when you guys start kind of stepping out again, and it's like, this is my soulmate, like what, like, because you guys are so good on your own, you're so independent on your own, you don't actually need each other, so it just kind of makes everything else more exciting. Temperance in reverse, but I am feeling this sense of like there's still kind of, something is still imbalanced. Temperance in reverse, like I'm feeling like this energy of waiting for divine timing. I know you guys hate to hear it, like there's so much of that in this card deck, like just believing and having faith and letting time kind of take its course. And it's so great because it's just like I see y'all's current energy, like you guys are doing great on your own. I'm so proud of you guys. Okay. Like I feel like you guys don't really need each other. You want each other, and that's what really kind of makes it so romantic. But then we have these reversed here, so more of the shadow energy, and it's just like holding it in, secrets for maybe a long time to maybe this person got hurt, maybe you've gotten hurt in the past, and it's just like it's really kind of closed you up, it's made you become a hermit. And it's like this person at the same, when they got hurt, it makes them unbalanced. It's kind of like it makes them a little reckless, I'm hearing too, impatient. So yeah, so that's your current energies. And then we're gonna do, let's see, I just want to, okay, let's go ahead and do spirit. So what does spirit think of this connection? Let's see if spirit thinks that you guys are soulmates. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Oh my God. So, I am laughing so hard. Okay, I'm trying to control my face because it's like, bro, y'all gotta just let the divine, like, I'm laughing. Okay, so it's like the divine keeps laughing at y'all because it's like y'all are so impatient. Like y'all are doing great on your own, but it's like you're impatient because, like I said, you don't need each other. It's more of like this deep inner yearning for each other. Like your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Like you guys feel each other energetically constantly, so it's really hard for you guys to just let go and just like not be around each other. All right, sorry about that. Okay, so next up we have religious factors. Your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so one or both of you guys, or no, it's like it's not equal in a sense of the spiritual path. It's like someone is further along down the line than the other, so maybe that's what makes it kind of hard. Maybe that makes that kind of like hesitation. There's one of the cards, hesitation, and also just the fact of like maybe your parents aren't really approving of this relationship because of your upbringing. Something about the way you were raised, the way you were taught, like this person doesn't seem to fit into that standard or that like idea you had in your head of maybe like marriage or a relationship. Like they're just kind of different and than what you would, I guess, expect or want even in your life. But I feel like once you kind of get further along your spiritual path, you understand like that everybody is different, and that no matter how you were raised or brought up, it's like if you love someone, if you feel this tie to them, this connection to them, this like this sense of wanting to be with each other all the time, or like you're manifesting it, you're like believing in it, you're having faith, you're praying for this, you're looking through old pictures, it's like you have to sometimes get over this idea that, or this like I guess, wanting to please people and wanting to please parents and wanting to please like whoever it may be in your life that's kind of judging you. It could even just be you because of how you were literally raised. And last but not least, we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So all of these are reversed. So these are all messages from spirit. So let go of control issues, religious factors, forgiving and learning, all in reverse. So I'm feeling like there is a reason that you guys are not currently maybe in contact with each other, or maybe there was a reason why things didn't work out in the past because of this heartbreak, this pain, this stab in the back. And it's like the universe doesn't want to reveal all their hands because they want you to let go. They want you to have faith. They want you to forgive and learn and take this as a learning experience, and also to go further on your spiritual path and deeper in what it is that you want in this life, in this lifetime. So next up we have your cards. This is how they see you. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. You could have red hair, first of all through these cards. So we have temperance. So maybe they kind of see you as balanced. They see you as like goals, because they're over here with this temperance in reverse. Like they feel totally like out of sync, out of balance. So it's just been really hard for them. But when they look at you, they see you and it like makes them want to like work harder and go further to make sure that like you guys heal together. The Empress, so they think of you as very motherly. They think of you as very like this divine feminine energy. Like they cannot get over how like sexy and powerful you are. Like Queen Mother, honestly, just very powerful. So they see you as very powerful, very smart, very intuitive. You know, you trust your instincts, like like here, like, you know, empath. Like if you are the empath in this relationship, maybe they're starting to see their imbalance in the past and they want to correct it, but then they also understand that, and they feel like you understand definitely that this is going to be some kind of divine timing involved here. Like they understand like that you are balanced enough and you trust the universe enough to wait and to you know, make sure that you really you get there when you want to get there. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right. Sorry about that. I'm getting so interrupted with this video. So maybe that could also be another thing. Like you guys are just too busy right now. You guys are building on yourself and you just feel impatient because you feel like this is your soulmate. So it's like you just like, you want to be closer to them, and they see you as this nurturing, creative, beautiful, divine, feminine. Like they see you involved in nature, in art. Like you're just very in tune with all of these feminine sides of yourself, this spiritual, intuitive side of yourself, that they envy you. I'm feeling like they feel calm. Like they feel like that you could genuinely be their soulmate, and they're not. I feel like they're not afraid of it as much as they were in the past. Okay, and then we have the Six of Pentacles here. Let's see, so she's admiring herself. So they see you as very generous. So I'm getting earthy energy, we're getting Taurus, Libra energy. Power, control, being well paid, like you work very hard. There's this fairness about you. So like just they love you because you're so kind. They see you as so kind and loving and giving and motherly and balanced, and it's like they just feel absolute peace when they are with you. And it's just this card of prosperity, positivity. Yeah, those are beautiful energies. Like, good job, whatever you did to them. This is your soulmate. I mean, I genuinely feel that you will know, if anything, if this is or not. Like, if you haven't met them, like, I feel like you know. You feel like they're coming, though. And then if you have met them, like, you absolutely know. So these are messages from your partner. This is messages straight from your partner here. So let's see what they have to say. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And it's on this side, on this generosity card here, and this kindness. Like, it's just, you guys understand why it's so important to stand on your own 2 feet, because you've been hurt in the past. And it makes you want to be close to each other, but at the same time you understand that space is everything in a relationship. Being able to grow on your own is everything. It can be the indication that this will last. Love never claims. You know, there's no, it's not like I have a claim over you. It's just like my soul feels connected to yours, and I want, like I said a billion times, it's not that I need you, it's that I want you. It simply allows and gives. Like, you guys just want the absolute best for each other, and you want to give and be kind to them, and you want to see them grow, and it's so beautiful. But I just don't feel like this is the time. Like, it's just not. It will be everything you want, but right now it's not. It's just, I feel this hesitation. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So this is with this, and also I'm going to pull out this one. So the empath and narcissist paradigm, letting your emotions, letting your empathetic mind speak louder than like your clear vision. Like I said, this whole reading's all about clarity, getting out of that. And it's like, if you're still holding this snake and still taking care of this snake, and it's like this snake is just like feeding into it, this narcissist energy, like, it's gonna distort your perception, cloud your vision. And if you can't forgive and learn either, that's also going to like hold you back, because you're gonna be holding on to resentment because of your emotions. Like, it's okay to be this empress, this like all embodying emotional, divine, feminine energy, but at the same time, and like to be an empath, like, it's very powerful, but at the same time it can be taken advantage of, or it can, like, you know, when the empress is in reverse, that resentment, that bitterness is there. So it's like, you guys both understand, with temperance here twice, the detriment of being balanced before you can really come into a union with somebody else. And last but not least, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, like, this isn't about even each other anymore. This is just about you guys growing and learning on your own and becoming the badasses that you are yourselves, so that it makes your relationship 10 times stronger, because it's like, both of our cups are full, baby. Both of our cups are full. We're coming together. Nobody is lacking anything. It's just a beautiful union. That's 2 of Cups. So yeah, that was your reading pile number 2. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you resonate with these messages, please, please, please leave a comment below, subscribe, like the video, show me some love. So yeah, I hope I catch you next time. Thank you, my loves. Hello, pile number 3. Okay, so for your overall energy here, if you do not resonate with this overall message, I do want to say go ahead and go back and meditate again and maybe pick a different pile, just because this main energy is going to be the overall energy. So it's like for the first pile, playfulness, like if that doesn't feel like something that you're resonating with. Second pile, soulmate, like if you know for certain that this person isn't your soulmate, that kind of thing, like just go ahead and turn back now, choose a different pile. So overall message for pile number 3 is romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Beautiful. Lovely. So let's start off. I'm feeling romantic here. I'm feeling very like just hit me, out of nowhere. So this person is feeling very romantic when it comes to you. But at the same time, not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So this is in reverse. So this person could either feel not enough, or like maybe they're too much. I'm getting too, since it's in reverse. Like they feel sometimes like they are just too much for you. Like they're too romantic. Like they want this too much, or like maybe they have too much confidence that it kind of freaks you out even. Or it could be that they're letting go of this energy. Maybe in the past they've always felt like they weren't enough, or maybe you have, and it's just like kind of like tearing yourself away from this fear and ego mindset. Like living through fear, living through ego. Like you guys are finally releasing this, letting it go so that you won't feel this way in a relationship. Okay, so next up we have coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Yeah, like you are putting to bed, you are killing, you are like literally burying this past energy of not feeling like enough, because you are ready for a brand new beginning. So this could be someone new coming into your life. I'm feeling that really strongly here. Or it could just be like maybe getting out of an old relationship and you're feeling really romantic. Liberation, transition. And the transition might be hard for you, especially if in the past you've struggled with insecurity issues and really let that take over your mind. We have the Grim Reaper. Ooh, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. So I'm feeling like it is really hard for you. Like the Grim Reaper is literally at your door and you are trying to sneak out the back. Like, oh, I am not home. I totally got that image of like avoiding this death for some reason. Like just straight out the bat, like not wanting to let go, not getting over the fact that like you didn't feel good enough. And I feel like there was maybe reasons that you didn't feel good enough. And so it just like, it really broke your heart. And it's like, you can't accept that. Like, it's like, you can't accept that, especially like this person, like you might have been really, really into like romantically, like they swept you off your feet. So you just like, you don't want to let it go, but it's like no second chances. It's time to grow. It's time to transform. It's time to step into a new. I'm feeling a lot of new energy. It's like change is on the way. So you better like grab the reins or you're gonna like fly off the chariot. Coffee cup. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted, and friendship. So I feel like friendship is going to be so important here. Like really leaning on friends. Everybody sometimes needs to like lean on somebody, like not to be all cheesy like this song, but just really appreciating life is going to help this pain and this heartache decrease from your life. Like, you know, having healthy conversations with people that you know really care about you and will uplift you. And just like when you're eating, or when you're walking, or when you are even working, it's like being present and making sure that you are appreciating every single bite, every single sense, every sound, every taste, every smell. Like being present and just being here with your friends, and that's going to like save your life, I'm hearing. Like it's just going to like lift you up out of this darkness that I feel like you're kind of going to be putting yourself in. The dragonfly. So know light, or be lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Okay, so I feel like something is going to be coming to light. Something is going to be revealed to you. Some kind of secret, some kind of like something that I feel like maybe intuitively you were guessing, you're picking up on, but at the end of the day, it ended up like hurting you really bad because it was like huge, and like this person might have expected you to be lighthearted about finding out, and they wanted you to adapt, they wanted you to change, and they wanted you to heal. Like they didn't want you to go through all this inner turmoil, but at the end of the day, like that's just the way you took it. You ended up being like hard as a rock, like you're like, I just saw your heart turn to stone. You're not really adapting, you're fighting that change. You know, it's like you're just resisting, and it's out of pain. It's out of a pain-based decision, and I feel really bad about that. Like, it's just, no one should have to go through that, and I'm really sorry that that you have to go through this. Like, if there's some kind of ending, some kind of breakup, I just want you to know that whatever is around the corner is going to be like 10 times better, and like it's going to be worth it. Like, if you allow karma and allow like your life to just like take its natural course here, and don't fight it, just go with the Grim Reaper, see where it takes you, the universe will literally reward you for your patience and for your strength. You have to earn that. All right, sorry about that. Where was I? Okay, so yeah, like it's going to be so worth it. The universe is testing you, I feel like, in this time. Okay, so this is your energy. This is your partner's energy here. So let's dive into yours. We have the Hanged Man and the Devil. Okay. Phew. So the Hanged Man is Pisces energy. So you could be a Pisces. The Devil is Capricorn energy. And I believe that is also more Capricorn. I cannot remember. I'm so sorry. Neptune is definitely more Pisces energy. So yeah, the Hanged Man and Devil. Okay, so you are, like I said, like indulging in this pain. Not even just indulging, but it's like you are trying to hold on. It's like the Devil card oftentimes, you know, shows people that are chained to something, but the only reason that they're chained to it is by like their own mental chain. Like, it's like the chains are actually unlocked. They're just staying there from their own free will. So it's like you are making this conscious decision to stay in this energy of like resistance and not healing, and maybe even indulging in pleasure more so than like tapping into strength and tapping into what it is, what your higher self is calling you and calling you and calling you. They're knocking, they're at the door with the Grim Reaper. Like, where is this person? Like I come here every day, and for some reason, like I always miss them. Like I don't get it. They're just waiting for you to kind of let something to rest, and B, to like step into your power, because it could be something extremely powerful and romantic and just what you actually want, if you just stop, have faith, and tune into the universe. The Hanged Man here, it's all about being still. And I feel like you are embodying that energy. Like you're kind of more in this observant phase of like trying to understand the whole situation. And I think whenever something does come to light, it will make things so much clearer for you. And it will force you into like finally letting this die, whatever needs to die, whatever, like you literally got the coffin and the Grim Reaper, and you know, and even the coffee cup. Like I just think of the one Harry Potter scene, I don't know why this is coming to mind, where it's like the tea leaves at the bottom and it's just like, you know, grave danger. Like it's just like something here isn't working, but you're holding on to it for dear life. Okay, and this is your partner's energy. So the World in reverse and the Sun in reverse. So, okay. So I believe this is more Capricorn energy. And then we also have, this is Cancer energy, but with the World and the Sun. Crap, I can't remember the World. I'm so sorry, I suck. The Sun, that is Leo energy. Yeah, of course. So when it's in reversed, I'm getting a sense of like, if there is somebody that you are tied to, they are resisting this ending too. And I'm pretty sure this is the same person. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Okay. So, but it's like, like they don't want it to end either. Like they know the World in reverse, like that's the end of a cycle here, and they know that it needs to be dead too, but they're holding on to it too. And I think it's because it just makes them sad. It literally just makes them sad that they have to let this go. Maybe you guys both had a lot of really high hopes when it came to this relationship, and it just didn't seem to deliver in the end. So lack of success, stagnation, lack of achievement, disappointment, burden, lack of completion. So this person, their energy right now is like, this relationship is a burden to them. And it's like, you guys are kind of mirroring each other a little bit here. But it's kind of just also like this, like you guys just can't admit that it wasn't right. There's so many signs around you saying that it's not, and for some reason you guys keep hanging out. Like, you know, you and your partner have let things slide. You need more effort, more open and honest communication. Like you may need to reconsider if this is the right relationship. It's like literally right here in words, like and then the Sun, it's like them holding on to this, all it does for them is like make them depressed. It just, the burden's too much for them. While it's upright for you, like everything kind of feels more right for you, it's like for them, by staying in this relationship, their whole world is upside down and like they can't get balance. They're not having fun. They're not celebrating. The Sun is like a, you know, card of celebrations, the happiest card of the deck. So when it's reversed, to me, the saddest card in the deck. And then the World, it's just completion. Like it's just completion, but resistance to that completion. So let's go ahead and get some cards on. Let's do Spirit. How does Spirit see this connection? Soulmate in reverse. Yes, this is your soulmate. So when it's reversed, like, I mean, no, this is not your soulmate kind of deal, possibly. That's just what I'm getting. It's just, to me, straightforward. Yes, no. And maybe it's just like physically, like, you know, you guys are close, and so it just keeps drawing you back in. Yeah, that's just, to me, confirmation from the spirit. Like, this is spirit's, like, how they see this relationship, and it's just like they don't want you putting any more effort. They don't want to see you get even more hurt, even more wrapped up into this, even more into this devil energy than you already are. They want you to stand still and let go. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher commitment. So maybe that's kind of how you thought things were going, or maybe like this person is kind of revealing kind of like an engagement to someone else, or let's look at the images here. I'm even getting a sense of like just ascension in general, and like ascension and going into this higher level of commitment with yourself, like not letting yourself down, and also knowing if you at the end of this day you cannot let go, you really believe to like in the bottom of your heart this is your soulmate, you're gonna have to kick it up a notch is what I'm hearing, you know. I feel like maybe one of you is ascending and the other one isn't, and that kind of thing. Like, you know, it's just like your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, it's like you have to kick it up a notch if you really want things to survive in this relationship. And if not, it's like finding out about an engagement. Yeah, that's for some of you. Ouch, I am sorry. Yeah, maybe you've kind of found that this person or is more committed to somebody else. Pay attention to red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Yeah, so really, like, when something isn't feeling right, like, you really have to start learning how to see it, trust it, believe it. There's just, in this reading alone, so many signs here that this just isn't it. This ain't it, sis. Like, no matter how romantic you feel towards this person, at the end of the day, it's like you have to pay attention to red flags. And maybe, like, if you do let go, maybe this is, like, what Spirit is, like, taunting you with, or not taunting you with, but, like, teasing you, that's the better word with. They're like, look, like, if you are strong enough to let go of this, to recognize your red flags, to set your boundaries, to adapt, change, and heal, I will reward you with the person that you could possibly be engaged to. But it's like, how can you earn this if you can't even see the red flags in front of you now? You know, so it's like everything right now is like a test. Like just some kind of test from the universe. It's like testing you. Like, are you strong enough to let this die? Are you strong enough to trust me and to know that I will reward you with an uplifting engagement? Like some kind of not even an engagement, but just like a new relationship, something new. I will reward you. Okay, so this is how you see your person. Or no, I'm sorry. This is how they see you. I apologize. This is how they see you. This is how your person views you. The Chariot, okay. So it could be dealing with a Cancer. Chariot is all about moving forward. So they could want to move forward with you, or they could want to be leaving you in the dust here. The Chariot. Yeah, it's all about forward growth, moving on, moving forward. So No matter what, I feel like this person wants to move forward. They want to overcome obstacles. They want to have this self-discipline. Like they see you as maybe, you know, they're feeling burdened over here. So it's like they need to see some kind of like success and ambition from you. Determination, willpower, focus, hard work. That's really what, like, if they see that in you, like, I don't know, I don't know, like that really could be a changing point, I feel like. But at the same time, it's just like they just overall want victory. Not even in this relationship, but I'm just feeling like in general in life, like it's just no matter what choices they make, they want to be victorious. Two of Wands. I feel like maybe there's some kind of decision they're trying to make. Like I just keep hearing, like, you know, things coming to light. Like they can't seem to decide. They can't seem to make up their mind about this. And it's like a passionate decision. Like they want to make it out of passion. They don't, and like love, they don't want to make it out of just like feeling this burden and this depression and like making the decision then. Like when they see you, like they want to be 100% sure. So it's just about two decisions, deciding to stay or go, waiting. Yeah, it's like you guys keep being tied to each other, and it's like all this person wants to do is move forward. But then it comes to this decision, and it's like this restlessness, this detachment, like they don't know what to do. I really feel like they don't know what to do. Last but not least, the Knave of Pentacles in reverse. So they could kind of see you as financially like unstable, or maybe just like you don't really have your shit together yet, like financially. I feel like they see you as just like immature. Let's read from thetarotguide.com. Lack of goals, lacking common sense, irresponsible, lazy, foolish, immature, sullen, rebellious, no groundwork, no follow through, unworkable plan, underachiever, procrastination, not taking advantage of opportunities, poor prospects, failing, dropping out, frustration, disloyalty, unfaithfulness, unhealthy lifestyle. So with that, it's like this is just how they see you. Like they just see you as kind of irresponsible. Like they see, like when you start projects, you don't actually seem to finish them. Maybe you don't really have a good job right now that's really supporting you in this relationship, and that's why this huge burden. Like they just feel like they are holding on to everything, that's carrying this weight, and it's like the universe is literally testing you with this Grim Reaper in reverse and this coffin. Like if you understood what love really was, it's not this devil energy, it's not this holding on, it's like actually letting go and allowing that other person to grow despite everything else. Like that is what real love is. Like it's not love, like in the past reading they got the card love never claims. It's like not having this claim over this person, letting this person move on, letting this person, like helping them even decide. Like this decision is obviously really hard for them, so like there needs to be some kind of cleared up of communication, because right now they don't see you as stable. They just like, I don't know, I just feel like they're ready to get out of Dodge, like just get in this chariot, go away. Like, but this decision, like they see it, they see like that they feel comfortable and playful with you, but at the end of the day, like you just don't live up to your potential. Okay, and let's get some messages straight from your partner here. Okay, so these are messages straight from your partner. Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Sorry, my cat. He's being very needy. Okay, go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. That's what I've been saying this entire reading. You are resisting. I don't know why. It's like life has what's meant for you and has what's not meant for you. If something is not meant for you, then just take it as a lesson. Take it literally as something that the universe brought into your life to teach you. You don't have to take it as this dramatic like ending and this heartbreak and you know, frustration in a relationship, jealousy, all of that first card energy that was there, like just resisting that change. It's not healthy. No, kitty, sorry. Okay. And next we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. So it's like having this unconditional love, and especially here with engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level. Like just hearing that, like it's about to deepen, like higher level, like I think what's going to deepen is like your friendship, your relationship with each other based on like this unconditional love of like I just want to see you happy. At the end of the day, like I release jealousy, I release feeling these devil energies. I've hung here, I've been patient. I see that you're not happy. I see that you're depressed. I see that you know you're also clinging on to this, and it feels a little codependent here, and it's like loving them so much that like you know you let them go, and it's going to deepen and like allow this like honest, real love between you both, because you just have so much respect for each other, because you like taught each other that happiness is love. It's just happiness, like wanting someone to be happy on that degree. That is what love really is. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Yes. So not just going with it, not just like saying, you know, like how I was saying, like slipping out the back door in a decision, and they, you know, they're also feeling the same way. Like they just, nobody here wants to make that hard decision. So you guys are ignoring these red flags, you're ignoring this depression, you know, things are going to be coming to light. I think hopefully you guys are going to have this deep conversation soon where it's like you just like let it all get out there, and it's going to make more sense, and you're going to allow yourself to be balanced. Some transformation needs to be taking place. You know, you need to grow. You still need to grow, and just go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. The universe has something so special for you in store, and I hope that you take this piece of advice and just go from here. And you know, this is current energy. This is not like your future being unfolded or anything like that. This is just current energies and what is likely, you know, like if you're feeling like something is going to come, like that is just the likely outcome based on this current energy. You can change your energy, you can shift your energy, you can manifest what you need to once you find that inner power, but it's going to take a lot of healing. Okay, so thank you so much, pile number 3. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that you leave me a comment. I hope you liked the video, subscribe, do whatever it is you feel like helps support me, because I love feeling your love. I love getting some love back. And I just hope that you guys tune in again and join me. Thank you so much. Hello, my lovely, beautiful pile number 4. I am feeling so calm all of a sudden. I don't know where the hell that came from. But thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and dive in with your message. This is the overall message for the overall energy of this reading. So if this energy isn't resonating with you, I do want you to go ahead and maybe pick another pile. Go meditate on the decks one more time and really pick something, that is calling out to you. So if this isn't resonating, maybe go back. So healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. I love it. I love it. Like I said, I'm feeling very calm. Like I just feel like you or your partner is a strong manifester, someone who can really tune into this healing energy and picture this light and protect. There's a lot of protection here, a lot of angel energy I'm feeling, especially with the images here. Very protective. So let's go ahead and jump into some of the energies. Okay. Very excited. Let's see. Healing heart. Wow. Okay. Boom. Tying up into each other. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. Healing from heartbreak. Freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So I feel like whoever it is that picked this pile, you are working on yourself. You see her working on this heart. She is sewing away. She knows what needs to be done. She sees this broken heart. You see her frown on her face. She knows that this is not healthy. She knows that this is toxic, that there's going to be some healing taking place. Picture that light, babes. I just picture that light surrounding you and know that you are absolutely protected and you are free from this. Whatever this was, you are letting go and we're healing from it. And if this is a partner, maybe somebody new in your life, maybe they just want you to know that they see you healing and they understand that there's going to be a lot of healing going to be taking place. And I'm still feeling very calm. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and in life, self-care, self-love, and being happier. Yes, so it's in reverse. So it's like letting go of these toxic addictions, these toxicities in your life, anything toxic that you feel like just isn't sitting right with you. You need to really tap into this power and make those healthy choices, and know that happiness is available to you. I feel like maybe you have a little bit of resistance. Maybe this is really hard for you to make those healthy choices because maybe the upbringing you had or something in the past brought you down, brought you to your knees. She's on her knees here. But what the universe wants you to be is sitting crisscross, making healthy choices, loving yourself. I'm hearing that so strongly. When you picture that light around yourself, know that you are valuable. You are valuable. You are so valuable. You are loved. And that you are free from whatever this was. I feel like it really brought you down. Karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Another card of self-love here. It's going to be a lot of healing for you, babes. I like my heart and my chest hurts. But whatever this relationship or whatever this addiction, whatever this unhealthy choice was, know that this was some kind of karmic relationship that you had with either this addiction or this person, and that this is all about lessons, and that you have to be stronger than it, because there's going to, once that healing takes place, once that heart is fully healed and protected, you are going to be 10 times stronger and powerful and wise for it. you have to stop running away. It says fleeting here. You have to stop running away from your problems because it's not going to solve anything. What's going to solve things is this self-love and this self-care, being happier. It's going to taking those healthy choices. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. So you are obsessing that things aren't going perfectly in your love life. You're obsessing about meeting someone, I'm feeling. And you're also like, from obsessing over it, you're also pushing it away. It's a little codependent, I'm hearing, because of maybe a past relationship. You just kind of crave this emotional intimacy, and you have to let that go. You have to let that go. You have to let that go, because then you are dragging in your baggage into your next new relationship that you want it to be perfect. How could it be perfect if you are carrying this weight from this past toxicity? Whatever it may be. I also feel like your heart chakra is closed up right now. Like, that's why this healing heart is here. So much with your heart. There's literally, this is the third card with a heart on it. And it's so clearly about like your heart is locked the fuck up right now. Even though you do want somebody, you want someone to come in here and coddle you, but you're just going to get another karmic if you don't do it the healthy way, if you don't make realistic, healthy decisions based out of self-love for yourself. This is so funny. It's like it's way more messages for like, I feel like from, not even from your person, but from yourself right now. Because whoever this toxic person was, I don't even want to hear their messages. So honey, if this is a super toxic relationship, if this is a new relationship, good job for you. Listen to this and know that this person is like relaying these messages to you because they want you to heal too. But if this is like some fucking toxic ass person from your past that you don't actually like need in your life, these are messages from you, from your higher self right now. And I truly believe that. I like you. As soon as I said this is from your higher self, I like you. Yes, self-love, baby. Like, so if this is your higher self, like, they're telling you you're fucking beautiful. Romance is blooming, fun flirting, want to date. Okay, or it could just be this new person, the secret admirer. Whoever it is that's on their kind of path to you. Look at all these hearts. I like you. Someone likes you. So yeah, it could be either of those things. It's just like seeing your own self-worth and realizing like, I like me. Like, it's just like that realization. I had that realization once I hit a certain age. Like, I fucking love me. What the hell? Like, why am I sitting in all this drama and this pain when it's like, I love me. I'm the bomb.com. Fun flirting, want to date, get on Tinder. Maybe somebody's been having an eye on you and they see you kind of in this turmoil and they just like want to tell you like, I like you, like I want to start something. But if you can't kind of let go of this past, like how can I step forward? So it's like they're urging you to heal because they want to step forward. So this is your current energy and then your person's current energy. So your current energy is the Empress in reverse. Yes, like I just feel like you're not feeling yourself. The Empress is all about this motherly beauty, divine creativity, art, like really just being in tune to all the beautiful feminine aspects of life, artistic, creative sides of life, Libra, Taurus energy here. Like you're not stepping into your power, and that's really unfortunate because like I know once this healing takes place, you will be this gorgeous Empress with so much love and romance. Like I'm feeling Libra so strongly here. It could also be Taurus. But yeah, just like this is such a learning to love yourself pile here. the Empress in reverse. And maybe they also, if this is like a secret admirer, hopefully like they see this and they just like, they want you to be big and bad. Like they know you're so capable. Look at this, the High Priestess. Yes. Oh my God. Like, you know, you could be a badass bitch. Like I feel like you are. It's just like you don't see it yourself. And so with the High Priestess, you're tapping in. Obviously, if you're here too, you know, you are tapping into this healing. You are tapping into your power finally. You are listening. You know, you see something is wrong here. You feel this ice in your chest. You feel this cold heart and this stone heart. Like you know that your heart chakra, like something is fucked up here. You know, if you did just get out of a bad breakup, some toxic relationship or some kind of addiction, whatever toxicity it was, like you understand just how bad that was for you, and you're stepping out and listening. But what it's going to take this inner strength for anything to really change. So you really need to have this inner strength pull out of you. You know, give yourself time to learn, to heal, learn and heal, and surround yourself in light. And your person's energy here is Justice and the Chariot. So if this is your higher self, I'm hearing like they want you to move forward. And if this is a person, you know, they just, same thing. They want you to move forward. They want you to get this justice in your life, because they know how wonderful and beautiful and powerful you are. Like those are beautiful cards to have in your energy. So they, you know, your higher self or this person that is admiring you, like that's coming in, even, they want to sweep you off your feet. They want you to move forward. They want to move forward in like positivity too. They want to make sure that this is all good and this is nothing like your past relationship. And most of all, they just want you to have justice. Like they just, in this situation, something was completely unbalanced before, and now this justice is going to be coming in, and your higher self is letting you either know, or this is just this person, they love you so much and they want you to be happy. They want you to be, they want you to have justice. Okay, so next up we have messages from Spirit. So this is how Spirit sees the connection here. And we have reconciliation in reverse. So if you've been thinking like you're gonna get some reconciliation maybe from this toxic relationship in the past, just know that's not going to happen. So it says someone from your past is returning to your life. So it's like, if you're really expecting that, it's like the universe is letting you know, like you really shouldn't. You shouldn't be expecting that reconciliation, because the only reconciliation I see that should be going on is with yourself, first of all. Like just until you get this self-love and self-care that your heart is like aching for and like falling apart, like this thing could literally, like I just see an ice pick going towards it and it could shatter at like almost any moment. So it's like, it's such a delicate, fragile situation, and I think that's why I came into it so calm, because it's like the universe doesn't want you to be panicking over this. It's just like they want you to heal most of all. And secondly, we've got true love in reverse. This is the romance of a lifetime. I can't read upside down. Okay, yeah, like they're really driving it in here. That this just wasn't what you thought it was, and I'm really sorry about that. Like this is just, it's not going to be all that it lived up to be. Like this is a karmic relationship. This is definitely not, this is unbalanced. It just caused triggers. It just caused you to make unhealthy decisions. And it's just time for yourself. It's made you closed off. It's made you cold. It's made you like not yourself. Empress in reverse. Like, you just don't see the power. You don't see the beauty in yourself anymore. So like, the universe is like screaming in your face, like, don't go back to this, because this isn't true love. This isn't what love is about. This isn't what healing is about. And then we have playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to fun to shine. So, I've even been in an energy of like feeling like my heart is completely frozen over, and it's like I'm this ice bitch, and like, like no one can kind of crack me. But like, what helped me the most come out of it is like reminding myself to be playful and be goofy. Like, I know that that's someone who I am, but when you're in this heartbreak and in this healing heart energy, like, you forget how playful you are. And like, that's really what romance and like getting back in the dating game is all about. Like, if there's someone here, it's like, I like you, like they want to date you, but it's like sometimes you just like, you're too serious, or you're just like always upset about this, whatever this was, and it's kind of like a turnoff. Or it's just like, it gets in the way of like starting over and really healing. So you have to let that go before something else can blossom. Okay, and then next up we have cards, and this is how your person sees you. Okay, so decide now if this is like toxic person from the past, if this is admirer, or if this is like how your higher self sees you. It can be any of those threes. Like this reading is really honestly different from all the other three. Like, the other three had a clear like kind of connection with someone, but this one has like three huge possibilities because it's just such a healing energy. It seems like there's more situations involved. So Knave of Swords. Okay, so I'm feeling like fast communication. Also, I'm hearing like harsh communication. But big changes overall. So I'm feeling like Aquarius energy, like this rebellious, daring energy of like just moving forward, being ambitious, taking a risk here. Like, this is something that is way out of your comfort zone. I'm hearing like this is really hard for you to like, first of all, even face, and second of all, it's just like it's all happened way too fast to the point where it's like too much of a change. So it's like, just remind yourself to surround yourself in light. Remind yourself that you are taking it a day at a time here, and that you've been through a lot of shit here, and that overall it's going to be the lessons that carry on that's going to keep you into this focused mindset. So if this is how they see you, like, they see you like maybe you're in the midst of this transformation, and like they're seeing this all kind of happen, and they just admire you so much. If it's your higher self, like they want you to be open and daring and take this risk. And then what was the third one? The self-care. And then if it's somebody from your past, whoever that person was, I'm seeing perfectionist. I feel like it was just so forced. It was just like trying to fit like a square into a circle slot, and it's just like, slamming it into there, and it's like this perfectionism. Like, it's like being unable, like you had this perfect vision of how it was supposed to be, but at the end of the day it just doesn't fit. Knave of Cups in reverse. Got a lot of knaves here, so it's just like you're still learning, definitely. Like, you're still in the stages of like coming up in your life, but emotionally it's like you're kind of imbalanced, you're kind of throwing a fit. Unrequited love, heartbreaker, manipulator, cheating, deception, disappointment, revoked offers or proposals, bad news, obsession. Yeah, so it's like all those negative traits that come with like being a karmic relationship. Like, honey, we've all been there. Like, it's gonna kind of bring this ugliness out of you, this unhealthiness out of you, and it's up to you to start making those healthy choices in love and in life, turning that negative into a positive. Like I said earlier, not running away from your problems, from your moodiness, from your all of that inner turmoil. Like, it's just like facing it. It's time to face it. And last but not least, we've got the Eight of Cups here. I'm pretty sure she's like not even interested here. And maybe in the past, like unrequited love, you know, maybe it's just like time to accept like that this wasn't love. Like, love is patient, love is kind, love protects, love, like, you know, all the things love is to you. It's time to like face the fact that if what that other one in the past wasn't living up to that, then it wasn't love. You know, this is right above true love in reverse too. So it's just really like ramming it in there that it's like, this is not love. So number 8, abandonment, walking away, letting go, escapism, self-analysis, self-discovery, like everything I've been saying, like this is what this time is for you right now. Looking deeper, withdrawal. You've been deeply, deeply, deeply disappointed in love, and it's time to start to look for your truth here, especially with this Knight of Swords energy. It's time to go look for that truth. Look for your truth. What is it you want out of this life? Leaving a bad situation, emotional strength, courage, weariness, loneliness. You know, it's going to be lonely for a while, but you're a badass bitch. High Priestess, the Empress. Like, I know this is all buried underneath there, but it's like you have to remember, because you love yourself. You like yourself enough to remember and constantly remind yourself. Okay, so last but not least, pile number 4. I'm so excited. Okay, so these are messages from your person. So this could be from the past person, toxic person, which I'm not really trying to tune into their energy. This could also be your admirer, whoever this person, this I like you card person is, or this is just from your higher self. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Stop resisting it. You know what's right. Deep in your heart, you do what feels right. Like those red flags, and just, it's a karmic relationship. It's a lesson. I feel like, you know, this High Priestess, like, you know already. You know the answer. You shouldn't even be watching this video, because you already know that you need this deep healing. You already know you need this time for yourself. You already know all of this. So it's like just a matter of sticking to it and doing what you know is right. That sticking to it is going to be a lot harder than than it's just being said. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and memories you have shared with those you love. So if you did give a lot in the past, if you did open your heart to the point where you got hurt and you ended up having to heal and take care of yourself and do all this healing, like, just know that it's not a bad thing to love. It's not a bad thing to be vulnerable. It's like, when you die, do you want people to look back and remember you as this cold-hearted person with an ice heart, or, you know, this person with this like sewn up heart that's like still golden and still beating and strong and wise? Like, I feel like you are going to be so wise after you get through this experience, because You're going to get your justice. You're going to have all this self-love for yourself. You're going to finally see yourself as this empress. And when that happens, that's when the magic happens. And that's when healing happens. And then that's when love, that's when your soulmate really comes in. Like, everything you've been praying for, everything you've been wanting is going to just emerge, bloom, blossom. I'm smiling so big. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to. Oh my God, beautiful. If you want it to be, it's all up to you. It is all up to you. You've got this. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. The healing is happening. I am sending you healing and love and light right now, energetically. I hope you are feeling it, because I know you can do it. I know you are this badass empress, this high priestess. You know it too, even more importantly. So it's just like, it's up to you. What are you going to take from this karmic? What are you going to take? Are you going to make healthier decisions, or are you going to choose to let yourself sink? All right, thank you so much, pile number 4. I love you. I'm sending you lots of love and light, and I hope that you subscribe, comment, like the video, and also come back and join me next time. Thank you.